Hello everybody, my name is Joe Bishop and I would like to show you how to use the search button in SIS 2.0. In order for me to do this, I'm going to have to share my screen with you. Let's get started on that. And I'll come over here and pull up SIS 2.0. This is what we're going to be talking about, this search bar right here. And what this search bar is going to allow me to do is it's going to allow me to put something in here, whatever I so desire, and it's going to search it. Yeah. So if you notice right now, it's not going to let me search anything because I have nothing up here. So if I come up here and I put jet, it's going to search every machine CAD owns, every document, every parts page for the word jet, like piston coolant jet. Okay, so if I do that, it's going to be a very wide search. I can almost guarantee it because I'm not linking this word jet to a certain machine over here. I'm not linking it to a serial number. I'm just going to leave this blank. Okay, and I'm just going to put jet and I'm going to hit search. And let's see what happens. Well, we had 19,000 results. Okay, and the reason we had 19,000 results is because it's so vague. Right, because I could really trim it down if I actually put a prefix or serial number. So you're more than welcome to add one now, but I just want to take you back to the home screen just to make sure we're all okay. So I'll do jet again, and then this time I'm going to assign it I'm actually going to give it a machine here. Let's try KL2 60623. Okay, so on a KL2, it found what a good serial number. KL2 02630 02638. Sorry about that. And that is a complete serial number here. Okay, so it did find 480, one of 50. Okay, so again, I was using for the word jet. We had a big, huge number come up. Was it 19,000 or something like that? But now when I added a serial number, now it narrowed it down a lot. Now I have 480 results. So over here is what we call filters. So once I clicked search a minute ago, it brought me to this screen. And then over here, it's looking at all results. And this is just the parts. And this is articles. And this is publications. But with this one being highlighted with this black box around it, it means it's looking at this, this, and this. And it's found 480 results. If you only wanted to see parts for this jet, okay, you could just simply hit parts. Now it's black around it. Now it's not showing these two, it's just giving me parts. And parts are dictated by a little gear sign, a little gear icon. So right here, see the little gear? That means it is a parts page. So we look here and we got our piston coolant jets for this machine, and there's my part number. And that's how you can use a search. That's one way to use a search. I'm not quite done though. All right, so let's go back to the startup screen. And this time we'll use jet again. And we could try a different machine, or we could actually try a different word. So let's just try pump. Now you got to be a little careful too. I want to make sure you're mindful of this. If I put pump in here, and it's going to be a very wide search again because it's going to look for every machine, every document that Caterpillar owns for the word pump. All right, but pump could be fuel pump. Pump could be hydraulic pump. Pump could be a coolant pump or a water pump, sometimes called. It could be a washer pump for a windshield. We could go on and on of, there's many different pumps, you know, a transfer pump, a priming pump. So that's very vague. The word pump is vague in itself. I'm not putting water pump. I'm not putting hydraulic pump. I just put pump. So I would kind of advise you to kind of help it out the best you can. Water pump. Yeah, if you're looking for a water pump. And if I'm looking for a hydraulic pump, well, it makes sense instead of just putting pump there, put hydraulic. Because if I put, well, I spelled it wrong, but if I put just regular pump and I put nothing over here, I guarantee you my results is going to be humongous. So let's find out what we have here. Pump with no prefix or serial number. It's looking all the way back to 1977, by the way. And it's finding 500,000 results. Yeah. So it would be hard to trim that down. Okay. So we need to do something a little bit better here. So let me go back. Instead of saying just pump, let's go water pump. I already had a search on it. Still no model, still no prefix or serial number. And now we took off what, almost what, 350,000, something like that. So we narrow it down a lot by just putting water pump. Now, another way to narrow it down even further, again, is water pump, and then you're looking for maybe a JSP, which is a skid steer. Okay. Now it's just looking for water pump on a skid steer with that prefix. So it really, now we've got what, 156. Okay. There's the parts, and that would be my publications, and this would be my my articles. What they call that? Yeah, articles. So that's I'm using the search button, and we'll get into a little bit more about what all these documents are down here and everything else, and some more videos soon to come. One last thing before I get off of here. Let's go back to that water pump, and we'll go back with the JSP again. And let's say I want to know how to take it off. So I'll use disassembly and assembly, and I'll apply that manual. Water pump, remove and install. Every time Caterpillar produces something, they publish something rather, they give it a what they call a media number, and it's right up here. So Kilo Echo November Romeo 6941, that is what we call a media number. So I'm going to copy this media number. So if I'm at CAT and I'm back here, it doesn't say, it says part number or keyword. It doesn't say media number, does it? But let's just, for giggles, let's see what happens, because you saw me copy that media number about how to install a water pump. So if I right click and I paste it in here, there's that media number. So if I search it, and then we come down here, let's see. See Caterpillar disassembly and assembly for a 3.4 right here. And it's going to go in there and it's going to tell me how to remove and install the fuel pump. And then over here's my whole laundry list of things. And then water pump would be in here. Yeah, like that. So that's something you can do as well. Okay. Someone could say, hey, check out this media number. And they could just give you a media number. And you could get one up here. I mean, not media number, but part number. So a part number of this 8T494896, I'm going to copy it, which is a washer. Let's go back to the beginning, and I'm going to paste that. That's a part number. It found a lot of results of it, okay? Because I'm sure a lot of machines use this washer. But to narrow it down to our machine, you could always just go back with that prefix JSP or whatever, and it's going to knock the search down to 9. Alternator group. Here's my part number. There's my part number. So that's a little bit on how to use the search button. I hope it helps. And good luck out there and be safe.